We were talking about power alcohol yesterday. It is used in vehicles as fuel along with other fuels to increase octane rating. Octane rating. We have talked about what is octane number. Octane number indicates the efficiency of the engine. Indicates efficiency of engine. Okay, I'll just write the name of the people who has come here. Najia, Liana, Fasna, Najma, Renshina. ഞാൻ തീർക്കട്ടെ പേര് വന്നിട്ടില്ലേ പറയാ ഇത് കാണുന്നുണ്ടല്ലോ എനിക്ക് റെൻഷിന നൂറ നോക്കട്ടെ 1 2 3 4 5 6 പേര് 1 2 3 4 5 6 ശരിയല്ലേ ഇനി ആരുടെ പേരില്ലാത്ത ആരെങ്കിലുണ്ടോ ഓക്കെ ശരി so octane number now what is octane now octane number indicates the efficiency of engine, that is anti-knocking property. Anti-knocking. Anti-knocking property is indicated by octane number. That means ethanol is having a high anti-knocking property. So ethanol is having a high anti-knocking property. So addition of ethanol will increase the efficiency of the engine. Is having high anti-knocking property. Oh, very slow. Oh my God. Can you hear what I'm talking? Huh? Can you hear? Or is it breaking? Is the voice clear? Is the voice clear? Just switch on your one of you.
Clear.
Okay. But the writing, this internet looks to be very slow, like. Or maybe I will like the board and see once it. Writing is very, very slow. Let me see. Okay. So anti-knocking property. So ethanol is having a very high anti-knocking property, but it is having a very low calorific value. Having, oh, writing is very, very difficult. Let me see once. Let me see whether I can take the other move. Just hold on. Okay, one second. Now I will share with you another board. Yeah, I think a new board has appeared. Let me see. Let me see whether this will work. So, power alcohol. That's what we were talking. Now we have ethanol. Ethanol has very low calorific value. Calorific value. That means amount of heat generated. Amount of heat generated by the oxidation of ethanol, by burning of ethanol, by burning of ethanol, oxidation is relatively lower than that of hydrocarbons or petrol. Petrol is nothing but hydrocarbon, relatively lower than that of hydrocarbon or petrol, diesel. Okay. So what is generally done is you add ethanol to increase the octane number. So what is this? Stop. Yeah. So ethanol is added to increase octane number. To improve the efficiency of the petrol. Is it clear? Now let's look at the next acidity of alcohols. Acidity of alcohols. Acidic property. Now alcohols are weakly acidic, very weak. Weakly acidic. Very weakly acidic. What way you can say that? See CH3OH can react with water and can give you CH3OH2 plus, oh no, one sec, yes. No, that is wrong. Yeah, this one. CH3 plus, what is this? CH3 plus, one sec. Ordinary compound. Yeah, C. Oh my God, I don't know whether the board will stop now. That is why. CH3O minus plus H3O plus. Okay, so it is weakly acidic. Okay. The equilibrium is far towards the left hand side. Okay, it is far backward, backward direction. So if you take CH3OH, if you take CH3OH and add sodium into it, okay, add sodium, Na, you will get, see here, the Na will replace the hydrogen and form CH3ONA plus H2 gas. Hydrogen gas will be what? So if you balance the equation, you will have 2 Na and 2 CH3OH. Okay, and this is what is called sodium methoxide. Sodium methoxide. Sodium methoxide is a very strong base. Strong base. So this is a weak acid. A weak acid, the conjugate base will be very strong. You have a weak acid, the conjugate base is CH3O minus, which will be very strong. So that is the acid base property. Okay, now let me. That is the acid base property. Now, suppose I take a tertiary butyl alcohol, butyl alcohol, and react with aluminium. Okay, what product you get? You get Al TBU, T-butyl plus half H2. I'll write the full structure. See, T-butyl alcohol is this one. See here, COH, CH3, CH3 plus Al. Remember, aluminum is trivalent. Aluminum is trivalent. Valence is 3. So you require 3 molecules. You can remove 1 molecule of aluminum, can remove 3 molecules of 3 atoms of hydrogen from 3 different molecules. So you require 3 of them. And so you will have O minus thrice Al3 plus Al3 plus, and then you get 1.5 moles of hydrogen. hydrogen gas. There, you get 1.5 moles of hydrogen gas, right? You can see here 3 hydrogen atoms. This is nothing but 3 hydrogen atoms. So 2 hydrogen atoms will form 1 hydrogen molecule. So 3 moles of hydrogen atom will form 1.5 moles of hydrogen gas. Okay. Now, how is this? What is the order? What is the order of acidity? Order of acidity between primary, secondary, and tertiary. Primary, I'll put like this: primary, secondary, and tertiary alcohol. 3-degree alcohol. What is the order of acidity? Which is more acidic? Which is more basic? Let us see. Let's analyze. Now, these are weak acids. Alcohols are weak acids. Now, and therefore, conjugate base should be strong. Conjugate base is strong. So, the one which is giving a more strong conjugated base will be the one which gives a more strong conjugate base. Okay. So let us look at the different conjugate bases. This is the conjugate base of a primary alcohol, methanol. Here is a conjugate base of ethanol. And here is conjugate base of isopropanol. And then you have the conjugate base of t-butanol. Oh, I need not have this. So H, yeah, t-butanol. So the more stronger is the conjugate base, more strong is the conjugate base, weaker is the acid. Weaker the acid. Okay. Now just try to analyze. Which is more stronger base here? Which one is more stronger base? That is a question. You have to answer. Now, let us see our argument. We will start with, so, which is a more weak, which is a stronger base? Now, let us define from base. What is a base? Base is a substance which form a bond with a proton. With a proton. This is what is called a base. If you want to form a bond, you should have enough electron density. That means the base should have highest electron density, high electron density on the atom. Which atom is here? On the oxygen. On the oxygen in this case. Okay, see here. I'll show you the board again. Oh, yeah. See this. You should have more electron density on the oxygen shown here. This oxygen. This oxygen. This oxygen. Now compare which will be having the highest electron density. Which will be having the highest electron density? Which are the factors which control? What is the factor? You have methyl group which are electron donating. Electron donating. Electron donating. Here also electron donating. Electron donating. Electron donating. See this. Which is having maximum electron donating effect? Tertiary butyl is having maximum electron donating effect. Tertiary butyl group. So by inductive effect, more CH3 groups more electron density, more CH3 group, more electron density on the oxygen. See here, O minus this one, this one, this one. And what is the meaning of that? This is a stronger base. Stronger base. Tertiary butoxide ion. Tertiary butoxide ion is a stronger base than a isopropoxide ion. This is called isopropoxide. Again, a stronger base than O minus ethoxide ion. Again, stronger base than methoxide ion. You have electron contribution very less. Clear? So this is the order of basicity of the atom. Now, what about the acidity of the corresponding alcohol? What will be the order of acidity of corresponding alcohol? It's a reverse of this. Why? What's the reason? The order of acidity is reverse. Why? Because since the stronger conjugate base base for weaker acid. for weaker acid. Let me write the name of the people who are joining. In between, somebody else joined. Dilna joined somewhere here. Dilna. Before that, there was somebody else joined. Okay. Right. Now, so this is, and therefore, the order of acidity is tertiary methanol. Methanol is a stronger base, so a stronger acid than ethanol. So methanol, a stronger acid than ethanol. Than isopropanol. Than tertiary butanol. Okay, so always draw the structures. So it's a very weak acid. Rapid, this very, very weak acid. Okay. Now let us look at the reactions of alcohols. Please draw the figures. Okay, right? Minimum English, you draw the figures like inductive effect. You have to show like this. See, inductive effect. You should include this word of inductive effect. Don't explain with words. Just show this figure. Show this figure. Inductive effect is shown by arrow on the bond. Arrow should be on the bond. What is inductive effect? Okay. Now let's look at the reactions of alcohols. Reactions of alcohol. First one is hypoxidation. Oxidation of alcohol. Okay, oxidation. We can oxidize the CH3. I take ethanol, CH2OH plus NaOCl. We are talking about hypohalite oxidation. Hypochlorite. Oxidation with hypochlorite. NaOCl gives CH3CHO. It goes to the aldehyde. Plus H2O plus NaCl. H2O plus NaCl. Okay. Similarly, if you take CH3CHO, this will get further oxidized. This can get further oxidized. Again with NaOCl, sodium hypochlorite. Aqueous bleach. This is what is called aqueous bleach, bleaching agent. You will get CCl3CHO. Okay. CCl3CHO. What is actually happening? All the three hydrogens are getting removed and the Cl is getting replaced. So it is actually a chlorination which is occurring here. So plus 3 NaOH. Okay. Now what happens is here CCl3CHO will combine with NaOH and form HCOOH plus CHCl3 plus CHCl3. So this reaction actually involves first an oxidation. Second is also in one terms, even though it's a substitution, that is also an oxidation reaction because hydrogen is removed, 3 hydrogen is removed, and the chlorine is put. So that is removal of hydrogen is also oxidation. You can say that way. Okay. And now, yeah. So, and the third reaction is an acid-base reaction. So this is oxidation. This also you can say it's oxidation, or you can say it's a substitution of hydrogen by chlorine, which in fact is also oxidation. And the third one is this removal of this, that is an acid-base sort of reaction, right? Now, let us see how we can explain this reaction. Now, here what you get is, remember this is chloroform. This is chloroform. Nora comes so late. Or Nora was there, no? In the beginning also? I think, yeah. Okay. Now let us see, instead of this NaOCl, instead of NaOCl, we take sodium hypoiodate, NaOI. Okay, and take, instead of this alcohol, take a little bit different alcohol, isopropanol. Okay, CH3, CHOH, CH3. What do you get? Yeah, what do you get? What was the first step? Is the oxidation of alcohol. Oxidation of alcohol into aldehyde, right? So CH2OH got converted to CHO. This is the oxidation product. In that case, what will happen if you oxidize CHOH into CHOH? You will get CH3, C, double bond O, CH2. Look here, this one is CH3, C. I'll replace it here in the same fashion. Oh. I'll replace this with the same fashion here. C, double bond O, CH3, H. Okay. See, it is. So what we are doing is, in converting this into this, you are replacing one hydrogen to make it more easy to understand for you. CH3, C, H, and H. Now, in forming this compound, what we are doing is, we are just replacing one hydrogen with a methyl group, no other change. Please remember that. So let me take this also, this drawing also perfect, otherwise you will get confused. C, OH, and H here. Okay, now see here. So we are removing one hydrogen, one molecule of hydrogen from here. See here. This is what we are doing. See, you form a C double bond O. CH3 and CH3 remains. Okay, plus a molecule of H2. Right? This will react with sodium hypoiodate. This H2 will react with sodium hypoiodate and form NaOH, NaI plus H2O. Right? Sodium hypoiodate will be acting as the oxidizing agent. So,
Sir,
yeah,
board കാണില്ല. ഇല്ല.
Oh, കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ടാവും. കഴിഞ്ഞോ ക്ലാസ് ഇല്ലല്ലോ. ഒരു തീരും കാണുന്നില്ല.
ഇല്ല സാറ് ഫോട്ടോ കാണുള്ളൂ.
So that means ഇത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ടാവും. ഇപ്പൊ കാണുന്നുണ്ടോ? ഇപ്പൊ വേറെ ബോർഡ് കാണുന്നുണ്ടോ?
ഇല്ല.
ഷെയറിങ് പോയോ? ഇപ്പോഴോ?
ലോഡിങ് ഇപ്പൊ കണ്ടു.
കണ്ടോ? അപ്പൊ പഴയതാ. ഇപ്പോഴോ? ഇപ്പൊ പഴയ ഇപ്പൊ ഞാൻ എഴുതിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന കണ്ടോ? കണ്ടോ? Okay. Now CS3
സൗണ്ട് ക്ലിയർ അല്ല.
സൗണ്ട് ക്ലിയർ അല്ല. Oh, okay. Now sodium. So you got the ketone. Now let us do again NaOI. I'm repeating the same reaction with NaOI. See here. So what will happen? Now here what happens is only one of the CH3 group. Now I will continue this class after this is over. Okay? We'll continue for next, you again log in. Don't forget to do it for about 15 minutes more. CS3 and CS3. No, CI3, sorry. CI3. One second. What happened, Dilna? Dilna, what happened? കേൾക്കുന്നില്ല നോക്കട്ടെ. ദിൽന ഇപ്പോഴും കാണുന്നില്ല. മോസിന ബോർഡ് കാണുന്നില്ല. ദിൽന, യുവർ മെസ്സേജ്. Can you see the board now? It's our internet problem. Anyway, I will save this board. Don't worry. We'll save this board. Now, so what we have done is 3 molecules of